Alright guys, Bludgeonboy here to watch myself playing some Ratchet and Clank 3 online. I'm not playing at the moment. I tried to record this while I was playing, but all you ended up with was 30 seconds of silence and then me going, shit, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, ah, shit, ah, dodge the motherfucker, ah, that's all I was doing. It was really ridiculous and it wasn't very exciting commentary, so I decided to record the commentary afterwards. It was really good playing though. I haven't played this online before really, and I tried to play when I just got the game, but couldn't find any lobbies, and I had I had a really hard time even connecting to the lobby, let alone trying to find someone to play with. So I just gave up on that, and 2 months after it was released here, it's now been released in the US. It's the 28th over there, I think, because it's the 29th over here, so they've just got it, and I figured, well, let's go online, see if they've got some people online playing, and indeed they do. So I just tried to play some games online, and I got 3 decent recordings. This is a free-for-all deathmatch where we're just playing, I think there's 4 of us, and we're just all in different colors. It's technically team deathmatch, but we're just all in different teams. The one after this is like a really short siege mode where I just won the game for everybody, because I just figured to go for the base. No one else was really thinking of that. And the last one is the most exciting match ever. It's a capture the flag with 8 people. Wasn't that close a game, but it was really exciting, especially towards the end. It was just insane. I was in defense the entire time. I didn't really go out on the attack, but I managed to save the flag more than anyone else did, which was quite exciting. I really don't think I'm that good at this. Like, you'll see here, I'm not good at aiming. I'm just not. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm getting some kills, but really, these people here are better than me. I think at the end, like, 3 of us end up with a KD above 1. I think only that Kush guy ends up getting a KD that's below 1. Which is quite sad. But yeah, considering that I haven't played this before, I did quite well. Never got to play this as a kid, because I mean, I had dial-up when I was a kid, and I didn't have the adapter thing. You had to have an adapter thing for the PS2. For the old PS2 anyway, and for the new one I think it was built in, but I still didn't have the broadband internet to use it. But it's actually really fun if you get a good number of people. I wouldn't recommend playing a game with any less than 4 people. It's not fun. Because there's just nowhere near enough people. Like, I think when I first got it, I tried to play like a 2-player siege. And that was just dumb. Oh, that was just ridiculous. Because you basically just run to the base, and if you just walk past the other players, or the other player, and you just go for the base. Siege is like the least successful game mode, I think, in this. Because capture the flag is really fun, deathmatch is pretty fun. Siege is just a mess, because you don't have the communication. Like, I don't have a mic, and if you have players with a mic on your team, you can hear them when they're near you. But you can't really communicate otherwise, and it makes it just impossible, because Siege is a fucking team-based game. So you can't coordinate without a mic, and that means you don't know whether your players are going for nodes, or if they're going for the main base, if they're defending, or if they're on the offense, or if they're going to split up, or if they're together. You got no fucking clue what's going on, and it's just horrible. It's really just a matter of luck whether you win or lose. And sometimes, like I do in the Siege game that I recorded, you just have to take matters in your own hands and win the game for your team. I'm not pro, by the way, as I said, I'm not really very good at aiming. Sometimes it's just common sense. But yeah, capture the flag games and deathmatch games are really fun. Siege is just ridiculous. I wish they'd made it so you can have more players. I think 16 players would have been optimal for this. For Siege, at least. I think 8-player capture the flag and team deathmatch I can live with. But 16-player Siege? Come on, that would have been awesome. Because the maps are fucking huge, right? It's like 16 players in GTA 4. It's just... it's fucking huge. Like, if you restrict the area... If you're playing a game like Race or Deathmatch in a small area, it's fine. but 30 or 16 players in the whole city? It's too big! It's too big for 16 people. And it's much better on the PC when you can have 32 people. And I heard rumors that GTA 5 is going to have like 32 people on the console versions in online, and maybe that'll mean 48 or 64 people on the PC version, which would be really nice. Not sure if my rig will run to GTA 5, I've got no idea. Hopefully it'll be more optimized, because holy crap, it's not optimized at all. But yeah, it's all I've been recording lately is those the GTA 4 things. I kind of feel bad because I haven't got any, again, no LBP content to upload. None. I've got nothing to upload from LBP, and I've still got to go through that the Tetris level. And that's going to take me hours to do, which is why I haven't do it, because I've had uni work to do recently, and I haven't had the time to go through it. So I'm going to have to go through that. It's going to take hours to go through it, and it's going to take another 2 hours probably to record that video. Because the first time I tried it, I was like an hour into it, and I hadn't even started on how you moved the pieces, or how the grid shifting worked, or anything else. It's going to take forever to go through that. So I need time. I have a week off uni coming up, where I've got like no assignment work to do, so that's probably going to be when I'm going to go through it. But now I've got no time, because at the moment I've got an assignment due for uni, a writing assignment where I have to write 6 to 10 pages of fragments, and the fragments are like experimentation with different forms and different techniques and different principles of writing, just doing whatever the fuck we want, really. Like, we're given a list of techniques and general frameworks to write in each week, and our tutors basically go on, just pick the ones you like and write them. And the fragment can be like a fucking sentence, or it can be a page, it can be whatever, and just put the best ones in a document and give them to me. It's just, it sounds so fucking easy, and it is easy. It's quite fun. Like, he suggested 1 week, try to do one where you use business slogans, or business names, sorry. He said business names. And I went, instead of business names, I'll do slogans. He doesn't expect you to stick fucking 100% to what he suggests. Like, you can do whatever you want. He's just like sort of giving you your avenues, and you just take whatever you want. And I went, alright, let's see if I can do one with just business slogans. And I came up, I sort of wrote down all the ones I could remember. I think the ones I could predominantly remember were like, once you pop, you just can't stop for Pringles, and Snap, Crackle and Pop for Rice Bubbles or Rice Krispies, depending where you're from. Think Different for Apple. They melt in your mouth, not your hands for M&M's, and whatever else. I didn't write down that many, but I managed to combine the few that I had into what would eventually be the opening line, which was once you snap, crackle, and pop open some happiness and taste the finger-licking good rainbow, you'll think different. I was really excited by having managed to actually get 6 slogans in one fucking sentence. And from there I just went onto the internet, scabbed as many slogans as I could, and put them together with common ground. Like, some of them were questions, so I grouped all the questions together, and some of them made imperative demands, ordering you to do things like, you know, obey your thirst and don't be evil and whatever else. So I grouped all those together, and so after grouping them, I just put them in a certain order and put ones together that contradicted each other and stuff. It was really fun. And I actually managed to come up with something that I was proud of. I don't often come up with things that I'm proud of when I write. Usually when I write, it's like, oh, this is awful, and you go back to it like a day after you write it, and you think it's amazing when you've written it, but then you go back and you're like, what the fuck is this? Who is that character? Why are they there? Who is this person? Where are you? There's no description of the scene. That sentence doesn't even make sense. That's a typo. That's not even a joke. How could you even consider that to be remotely funny? Any artist would have that problem, like 90% of the time with whatever they create, just not being happy with it. We're such a critical bunch, our own worst critics. But this time I actually managed to come up with something that was quite cool, I think. So that's like one fragment out of... I think that the list itself, which is more or less a poem, if you had to classify it as either a poem or a dramatic thing or a prose thing, it would be a poem. It's like a page, so... And he wants 14 fonts, so it's like, hell yeah. I'm halfway there already. But yeah, because I leave everything to the last minute, I don't have much done, so I need to do some more. There's another one he suggested though. I think it was just an offhand remark he made where he was talking about like visceral, obscene, or grotesque poetry, mentioning like very intense or disgusting descriptions of body parts and stuff like that. And he made the offhand remark, try to shock me or try to offend me. I was like, challenge accepted. Don't give me challenges like that. It's too easy to do that. I think I mentioned to my friend, I finally have my sleeping pattern back in check, by the way. I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos that I didn't have. My sleeping pattern was all out of whack, but I finally have it fixed. And I mentioned to him when I got into class that I finally have my sleeping pattern back in check. It's like Jesus gave me a blowjob. And he just laughed. And I've thought about that statement and I'm like, that's actually a pretty gross thing to say when you think about it. That'd be a good opening line for something pretty disgusting. And then later on he says, the tutor says, try to offend me. I'm like, I'm already started trying to offend you. I'm already halfway there. So that'll be quite fun to write. I think I've started writing that at the moment as a prose piece, like a story, like a flashback kind of thing. I think the opening sentence is like, when Jesus gave me a blowjob, I find it quite perplexing. I didn't think he'd be one to give blowjobs or something like that. I don't know. I think another idea I had was misinterpreting the title of Jack and the Giant Peach to mean peach as in euphemism for vagina. Because in Jack and the Giant Peach, like the actual story by Roald Dahl, Jack walks into this gigantic peach. And I just thought, you could switch this around and have him walk into a giant vagina, like climbing up a rung ladder and opening the flaps, and then they swing behind him like the doors to a bar in an old western. And ridiculous things like that. That'd be quite fun to write. The disgusting ideas I have. Sex is on the mind. It's so weird, like every time I go to uni, well, not every time, but every week in this writing class, it's the same class I've got this assignment for. There's this girl that I like, and I can't fucking get her out of my head. It's just ridiculous. And it's gotten to the point where the physical attraction is prominent, and it's still there. If I could fuck her, I would, and if I could cuddle her and kiss her, I would, but I can't. But all I want to do now is just get to know her and get to know who she actually is, because I just can't get anywhere without that. I'm not getting anywhere. But I see no opening. Bad choice of words. I see no opportunity to talk to her or anything. She's out of the classroom before I can get a word in, and we already sit on opposite sides. There's no... It's the only class we share. She doesn't turn up for the lectures very often. And you can't really talk in them anyway. And I get the urge to like write, because we have to share what we write sometimes. And I like want to write something that says I like you, and like just gives it a hint kind of thing. But I don't know if it'd have to be like blunt enough to get across the fact that I really like you and I'm really attracted to you, but doesn't mention her name, her physical appearance, or anything about her, so it just flies over her head. Or she gets the hint but doesn't get it full on. I don't know. It sounds like a dodgy idea. I'd honestly just prefer to walk up to her and talk to her personally. As much as I hate it, I'd much prefer the personal confrontation. But I mean, at the same time, I don't want to just walk up to her out of the blue and ask her for a date. I just don't want to. I want to know who she is first. I don't have the confidence in myself to just go up to her and go, hey, you want to go get some coffee or want to see a movie or whatever? I just can't do that. But God, so many nights now I've thought about just not even fucking her, just hugging her and stuff. Like, I've thought about the base system, like first base is kissing, second base is, I think, hands under the shirt or hands in the pants or something like that. Third base, I'm going off the XKCD model here in case I'm wrong. In case some baseball pussy nerd. I don't know what you people would be called. A horny sports fan? I'm not quite sure. So yeah, first base is kissing, second base is hands under the shirt or in the pants, third base is either hands in the pants or oral sex, and third base is fucking. I want to go through that. I want to go through one base at a time. Like, I don't want to just go straight to pussy. I want to like touch her up and put my hands under her shirt and touch her breasts and whatever else. And just cuddle her. Like, I honestly would be content hugging a girl. Or talking to one after going on a date with her. Holding a fucking hand would be nice. Because I've been deprived of it for that long. I would honestly settle for almost any physical contact by this point. I just seriously want to be with her, I don't know why. It's not like I get this giddy feeling in my heart when I see her though. It's stemming from a more general, I just want to be with someone attraction at the moment. But at the same time, seeing her does make me happy, and hearing her voice every week, it's like, oh my god, I learned something new about you every single week. And she gets more intelligent every week. I didn't think she was that. I knew she had to be somewhat intelligent. She's in university, but she reads things and she watches films and she's exposed and she comes up with her own ideas and she's not totally in the dark. She's not dumb by far, and that impresses me. I like intelligence. I'm attracted to it. I couldn't see myself going out with a fucking idiot. Could not do it. Absolutely not. So, but at the same time, it's still not compelling me enough to get in there and talk to her. And she doesn't really have any friends in that class. She usually sits alone. She usually comes late. She's depriving me of herself. It's annoying. Ugh. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to burp because I just drank coffee. And it's making me gassy. I'm hungry too. I want like Pringles or something, but I've had that many chips lately. I don't want to. I had friends over for my birthday the other day. I had my birthday recently as well. I had my birthday about a week ago. Happy birthday to me. Just going off on a tangent. I had my friends over to play like Nintendo 64. I played Mario Kart. Mario Tennis? Not the funnest game you'd think. Actually awesome when you have 4 players. It's actually an awesome game. We played GoldenEye. That wasn't too good because only 2 of us knew what we were doing. What else did we play? We played Crash Team Racing, Little Big Planet 2. We played Worms. Like on the computer. Like my friend bought their laptop and we played Worms. I have not played Worms in years. Fucking fun as hell. Like, I just brings back so many memories of all the kinky weapons in that game. Did I just say kinky? I think I meant quirky. Evidently, I want to fuck somebody. Pussy is on the brain. All the quirky weapons they have, like the concrete donkey, which just bores a hole in the landscape by dropping these explosive concrete donkeys. And it just blows the shit out of whatever it lands on. And Armageddon, which is like a fucking meteor strike. Oh, that was the funnest shit. trying to think, there was another game that we had a lot of fun in. I can't remember what it was. It was Banjo-Kazooie. We played that for a little bit, but my friend hadn't played Banjo-Kazooie in years, so I got the game out. It took 10 tries to get the thing to fucking work, because they're Nintendo 64 cartridges. But, you know, he played it and he didn't know what it was doing for the most part. But we got that to work. That was quite fun for a little while, until we realized that he had no clue what he was doing. Tetris! That's the one! 4-player Tetris. I got this game called the New Tetris for the N64. Again, 4-player Tetris doesn't sound that exciting. It's actually awesome. I went to a friend's house and played like 2-player about a month ago, and he's actually really good at Tetris, so we were about an even match. And, oh, holy fuck, when you got garbage on, like, you get lines and you send lines to your opponent to build up their screen. It's incredibly intense. We had a match at his house where both of us were at the top of the arena, so we were both really close to getting out, and for about 2 minutes we were just stuck at the top waiting for the other person to die. And we were just frantically pressing the buttons, no one was talking, it was just full-on concentration, so intense. And I think eventually I won by just a little bit, but it was so fucking close. Oh man. That's the problem with most of the games I have. I win them very quickly because I own them. That's why Worms was so fun, because my friend brought it over and I hadn't played it in years, so it was exciting because I didn't exactly know what to do. But yeah, I just... What was I talking about? I was talking about a woman. I must have been. Yeah, I guess I just want to talk to her and I just haven't. Makes me sad. I'm trying to think of... I must have been talking about something specifically, but I cannot remember. I'm too focused on what's going on the screen. Yeah, things have been quite exciting lately, at least. Yeah, she sits by herself and she comes late, and I just seriously want to tell her, but I just see no viable opportunity for it. I just don't see a way to tell her. I don't see a way to talk to her about this. And I want to become her friend, but it's like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, how? How is it possible? I can't just talk to someone. I need like a reason to talk to her. I mean, the way you do that is through a date, for fuck's sake. That's how you do it. That's how it's done. I don't know. Because none of my friends know who she is, and I don't know who her friends are. I've got no idea. I don't know. But yeah, even though it's like I obviously just want to be with someone. I just want to have physical contact with someone. I miss hugging my girlfriend that much. I just want to hug somebody and cuddle somebody and just not let them go. But at the same time, she's feeling that. It's not like she's just this random person that I've picked. But at the same time, I don't know enough about her to be like, to have that genuine attraction. Where I see her and get giddy, like I don't have that. And I mean, I only have that when I know about the girl and who she is, and talk to her. It's the same with my girlfriend. It's the same with the last girl I liked. I don't have that genuine, heartfelt, I love you kind of attraction until I find out who she actually is and what she likes and what her opinions are on things. If I could just get her phone number or her MSN, or if she's not on Facebook, by the way. Her sister is. Her sister's an idiot. Like, she has... I'm pretty sure it's her sister because it's same last name, looks similar, lives in the same kind of place. And that's all the information I got from Google. I am pro-stalker. Both in the I'm a professional stalker and I support stalking sense. Her sister's on there and she has like in the religion section for info, atheist, and then it says, ew, the Bible. Like, what the fuck kind of reason for being an atheist is that? You think the Bible is icky, okay? You are officially retarded. Your sister is beautiful and smart, and you are just ugly and stupid. Her parents only had one good kid in them, and they they put it into the one that I'm seeing, or the one that I'm looking at, which is quite good. Seriously, her sister is retarded, and I hope I don't ever have to meet her or talk to her because she looks fucking brain dead. Oh man. I don't know. I've had dreams though. I've had dreams of like cuddling her and kissing her and stuff. Sometimes it progresses to sex, sometimes it doesn't. No. I've read I have a friend who blogs about similar stuff to me, and she speaks about the same thing. Like, she just wants to fall in love with somebody and be with them. I'm not quite that. I don't know, anxious to fall in love. I just wanted to be with somebody, to be honest. Because a lot of people like promote, well, not promote, but talk so positively about being single. I've been single for long enough, okay? I want someone else. I just don't have the confidence to talk to chicks. I just don't have it. But I think the good thing about this is the emotional investment in this girl is not enough for me to be to say I'm in love with her, or I like her so much that I get giddy when I see her. Because I mean, if I see a girl like if I go out, which I don't, if my friends invite me out, I'm going to have to go out because I don't go anywhere, and this is half the reason I don't have a girlfriend, because I don't fucking go anywhere, and I have like no social life. So if I go out, hopefully I'll meet somebody and can do it that way. Because if I can lose myself in the music and get away from it all, and most people do that through alcohol, but I don't drink, so it's kind of hard to let loose. But I can sort of absorb the party atmosphere on its own and kind of go crazy on that. I've done it before. If I can do that, then I will enjoy going out, and I can kind of talk to people that way, and build up my non-existent social life that way. And I mean, if a girl talks to me or asks me out, I'm gonna say yes, because why the fuck would I reject an offer? It just seems stupid to do that. I mean, I would be dumb to just to have an offer thrown at me and not take it. That would just be dumb. But at the same time, I really want to ask this girl out and talk to her. She seems a little bit apathetic, and I don't know about that, but the intelligence and the positive attitude she has in class is she's just so pretty. And smiley, I don't know. It makes me go cutesy, like I'm someone who can talk about the most disgusting, abhorrent, sick things and not flinch. I'm a little bit grossed out by body, like the inner workings of the human body. Like, you show me pictures of muscle and stuff, it's like, oh. But I'm generally, you can't really offend me, and you can't really get to me through sickening me or anything. So I guess I'm hard to, like someone might consider me to be hard or tough or whatever. But I mean, I'm not, and looking at her just makes me go all cutesy and makes me want to say, look, adorable things. Like she's adorable. The problem, I think, half of it is she writes, because this is the writing class I'm in, like the class where you actually have to write stuff and share it. And she writes love poems, and it's like, fuck, someone beat me to it. Either I don't know if she's with someone or if she's interested in someone. It's kind of like, oh no. No. Life doesn't go the way I want. Fuck. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like the game's over and little things spinning around, and I've blubbered on for long enough, so I'm gonna go and write some shit and get some work done, and hopefully I'll catch you guys later.